Testing, guys. Yeah. This video is really out there for the frustrated marketer, the marketer just can't make money right now online. Wanted to show you some results from the easiest system ever, guys. I want you guys to really take a look at this system. Okay, it's $1, 10-day trial, amazing, powerful system, over 200 sales, guys. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit today about being frustrated online. Okay, you guys are frustrated. I get a lot of emails all day long from different people who are very, very frustrated, and I get it. Okay, and you know, I try to make it easy on you by letting you know, cutting the fluff, cutting, not trying to BS or put things in front of you that I know they're not going to make you money. They're going to make me money but won't make you money, put it that way. There's a lot of programs out there, guys. There's a lot of fluff out there. Okay, I could put a lot of people into big ticket programs, but unfortunately, in the end, I know that a lot of you guys, unless you have the startup capital, you won't make a lot of money with those things. And that's one of the things, the reason I don't call them a scam. Big ticket programs, they're not, in theory, they're not scams. Okay, big ticket programs are not scams at all. They're just a higher level of program. That's all. It just costs more because you get more. Okay, nothing wrong with that at all. It's not scammy. But when I knowingly see, I can't tell you to market for 8 years online. And if I tell you, I say, okay, well, if for example, if I'm marketing, I say to you, I say, okay, are you willing to spend the next 5 years of your life, 4 years of your life studying, saving up your money, building up your knowledge base and stuff like that? If you're willing to put take 5 years out of your life to learn, and let me teach you, for 5 years, okay, everything you need to do, every component that you need to know, and you say, yeah, okay, I'm willing to give you 5 years of my life, then yeah, I'll put you in things like that. What you have to understand is that there's only a handful of people that are successful. When you look at lists, when a lot of these big tickets, they go up, it always at the bottom it says results, may vary. Click on here like to see the averages, and you see the average, and the average is like 1% of these people. You have to understand that the people that make money with these systems that are up on YouTube, Facebook, that are letting you know how much they're earning, that's the 1%. Okay, how many spots on YouTube are there for one page or 2 pages alone? There's like what, anywhere between 10 to 20 spots, right? Yeah, so how many people are in that system? Maybe 10,000, maybe 100,000 people are in that system. And so you only have 20 people within that 10,000 amount of people that's in that system that can make it to YouTube, that even know how to rank on YouTube, for that matter. Okay, ranking on YouTube amongst a bunch of other top marketers is not easy. If it was, everybody could do it. It's not enough. I shouldn't even say whether it's easy or hard. It's just it's not enough room for everyone. Only a certain amount of people can be up there. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if if it's Exodus Elite, Digital Altitude, Mobile, whatever big ticket, Empower Network, whatever big ticket thing you're doing or contemplating doing. Okay, you have to run with the big boys. Most of the big boys have been in for 5 years, 2 years, or more. So they already know how to get themselves up on YouTube. They already know how to have a huge following on Facebook. They already know how to drive traffic. So they've been through the ringer. They've been scammed a lot of times. They've been through everything that you've yet to go through. And now that they have success, or they have they have a feeling for this business, when they come up on something like a big ticket thing, they run with it and they're able to drive traffic because they know how to now. Now, that's the 1%. And as I always say, only 1 or 2% make it in this business. But if you're looking to make money yourself with this, I wouldn't start there. So again, I wouldn't call these big ticket platforms scams. They're not scams. They're just not made for newbies, because they oftentimes won't teach you what you need to know in a timely manner, and you'll end up getting squeezed dry for all of your money. Okay, so it's more of a business model. You need a business model. So this is what it is. You're going to get the traffic. Okay, the traffic's going to go to your squeeze page, like I said before, and from that squeeze page, they're going to then go to your product offer. Okay, this is the business model. Okay, and I shouldn't even call it a theory. It should be a law, because it just works. It really just does work. If your traffic is a targeted traffic, meaning that they want something to do with online marketing or business, It can be business to business. It can be online marketing. It could be affiliate marketing, CPA marketing, all the different sub-marketing niches that are out there. But as long as it's somewhat focused on that, okay, then it's going to work. Once they come to your squeeze page, they're going to get your product page, okay, and from your product page, they're going to go and receive emails from you, okay. We also call these swipes. You're going to receive your swipes on a daily, you know, every other day, every 3 days, however you want to set it up, okay. And then they're going to come and they're going to either buy it. It's what we call buy or die. Now we don't, it doesn't really mean buy or die, but this is a phrase is used in the email list building community, buy or die, meaning they're either going to buy it or they're going to leave your autoresponder system, okay. And so you're either going to get money from them or you're not going to get money from them, okay. Now when you decide what you want to promote, you want to promote something that people can actually make money with, okay. The system that I'm promoting to you, the link that's in the description of this video, it costs $1, okay. That $1 is going to give you access to a back office, okay. It's actually a membership full of other people just like yourself, just started out, okay. You're going to get 10 days back there to get everything set up for you. Now you're not like you're not kind of like limited or anything like that. With $1 you can do everything, okay. You can start immediately. You're not limited, okay, for that 10 days. So you can get set up from the get. You just won't be charged until the next 10 days. Well, I mean, once 10 days have elapsed, okay. So that means that you're a full-fledged member. You're not limited in any way. You have 10 days to get everything started, and you won't be billed until the 10th day, okay. After that, you'll be charged basically $1 a day from that point on, because it costs $34 a month. That's around like $1.10 a day, $1.05, whatever it is a day, okay. That is as cheap as you're going to get in this business. What do they do for that $34, you might ask? They set everything up for you. So let's say you're brand spanking new and you don't have a clue how to get this stuff started, okay. You don't have a clue, and this is where the majority of people are. Even if you understand aspects, or you understand in theory how things work, or you understand certain parts of it, there's still a lot that you can't get anyone to do for you for free. Like, for example, a lot of people want to have me off to themselves so they can ask me a lot of questions. They want to, hey, let me ask you, but see, that's not the way it works. Why? Because there's one of me and there's a ton of you. So what ends up happening is I can't spend every day with every single person for free, because it's not in my best interest. That's the same way, like if a person's a psychiatrist, if a person's a doctor, they don't see people, for free. They don't just do free house calls and people can come in for free. Everyone has to get paid for their specialty, their expertise, whatever you want to call it, their profession. Everyone needs to get paid for, study and the time that they put in, and it's the same with me. So I can't spread myself out to everybody for free, but what I can do is I can put you into a system that can take care of you for very small amount of money. You know what I mean? That way I know that I'm not putting you into a system that's going to cost you an arm and a leg, and it's just going to be dusty on your desktop. And a lot of programs you see on YouTube are what I would call dusty on your desktop programs, okay? Dusty on your desktop programs. That's what they are. You'll buy them, and then like 2 months from now, you won't even use it again, okay? Or you'll spend so much time trying to figure it out and still never get to the point of actually making money with it. Because a lot of times, a lot of people will promote a program, and when that program is no longer popular, they don't promote it anymore because they were riding off the wave of the popularity. Okay, so it was like, well, it was popular, and now we were, it was making me a bunch of money, but now too many people have seen the sales page, and now it's, so me personally, promoting something popular usually is much more difficult than promoting something that's not popular. And I'll let you, kind of figure that out. It's because when things are popular, you're contending with everyone who is promoting it, and that's number one. And number two, if everyone is seeing the same commercial, they get tired of it, and then they start to reject what they're seeing. So you want to promote something that everyone is not promoting, okay? That's the key. No one's really promoting it too strong. That's the key. And number two, you want to promote something that's affordable for most, okay? A lot of these $1 trial signups are real popular, and they do really well because people can get access without spending a lot of money. So this is one reason you can actually promote the same system I'm promoting. You can have the same business funnel that I have. You can have everything, and you can get all of your questions answered, okay? Because there's coaching involved with this particular product I'm showing you. So if you say, well, Michael, I need someone to talk to. I need someone who I can ask a lot of questions, about all these things that I need, that I have in my head. You'll have your coaching so you can actually get all those questions answered. Because I get it, it's a lot slower start trying to figure it out for yourself, without having someone there to tell you exactly what you need to do. Everybody would love to have a coach that just could sit next to them on the computer and tell them everything that they need to do in order to get the money. That is a newbie's newbie, that's his or her dream, to have somebody next to them and just say, do this, do that, do this, do that, then just do this and do that, and so, but that's not realistic. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to get inside a program where someone will actually spend live time with you and tell you, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. Your thinking, your process, the way you're thinking is wrong. Because a lot of times it's not what you're doing, but how you're thinking, how you're going about it in thought. That needs to be changed. Your outlook, your perspective, not understanding psychology, those type of things. A lot of psychology in marketing, okay? And so all this stuff needs to be understood, okay? But with me personally, you can promote the big ticket. I'm not against it. I'm not saying that the actual structure of it or the product itself is a scam, but I'm saying for newbies who are not going to be able to learn fast enough, who get drained of their money, they usually don't even have enough money to be able to afford the solo ads. Now if you have a big bank account, you have big bankroll, then yeah, you have the time and you have the finances and the resources. But I think that's the whole purpose of people calling things a scam, is because money was separated from them that they could not afford to lose. If they could have afforded to lose it, they usually would not call it a scam in the first place, because money was not an object, or it didn't matter to them. So anytime somebody calls things a scam, it's usually because it was money that they could not afford to lose. Okay, so that's the whole point. So in that definition of it being a scam and that it did not work, and the money was separated from you, yeah, because it didn't work for you, because you didn't have enough money and you didn't have enough time. Does it work in theory? Yes, it does, but it didn't work for you. So for you, it was a scam, because you were set up to fail. You didn't have enough money. And so what I try to do is just keep you from going that route, because like I said, if you don't have the type of money, if you got to start off paying $2,000 and you got to pay, $100, $200 a month, and then, you're going to get upsold to 10 grand after that and 20 grand after that. Do you have that type of money? And a person can tell you anything. They can tell you, and here it is. Once you give up the first 2 grand, you're really susceptible to believing anything after that, because you want that initial investment to really work for you. You know what I mean? And so you'll do whatever they tell you after that, because you've already sacrificed that money. You're not getting it back, most likely. So that's why a lot of these big tickets, they're aimed at the newbie, but unfortunately the newbie doesn't understand what's behind the curtain. Okay, like the Wizard of Oz. Okay, you don't know what's behind the curtain, Dorothy. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. It's $1 to start this. There's no tricks behind the curtain. You get 10-day test drives. Amazing system. Makes me money every day. It'll make you money every day too if you just work the system. It won't break your bank. You definitely will spend a lot less than you ever will in big ticket, and that's the thing. But a lot of times people want to drive the fanciest car, so they figure, well, the big ticket is the fanciest car, but they live above their means, and you can't take out credit on these things. If you do, you're really going backwards. You start pulling out credit cards and stuff. But hey, it's your penny. But I'm trying to help you with something that I feel is better. It works. 200 people have joined. It's an amazing system, guys. The link's below in the description area. It's a very long video, I know, but I had a lot to say. I think you'll get the point. So anyway, click that link below. It's Michael Internet Pro. I'm out.